If there is an opportunity for you to grow in your career, you wouldn't want to miss it. And when there are sales and discounts in stores and shops, we run towards it so we can take advantage of the reduced prices. The same applies to us in Ramadan, especially in these 10 days of Ramadan, where we should be running. And I don't mean running around shopping for Eid. It's about catching those sacred and holy moments before they end. Just like racing, when you reach towards the finish line, you tend to speed up so you can cross that line and win the race. Our Prophet, peace be upon him, is the best example. Aisha, the daughter of Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, may Allah be pleased with them, reported that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, would exert himself in worship during the last 10 nights more than any other time. He would stay up at night, spending the time in prayers. And he is the person who has been forgiven. So who are we for not doing that? In these days, sins are forgiven and good deeds are not just rewarded, but they're also multiplied. Ask yourself, what have I done differently during this month? How is my relationship with Allah? Has it improved? Or maybe it is the other way around? Are we ready to receive the best night, Lailatul Qadr? That night even have a chapter in the Quran with that name, Surah Al-Qadr, where described this night as being better than 1,000 months. And you can calculate what does 1,000 months mean. And it doesn't matter how much we calculate, our mathematics will not work with Allah's mathematic. How are we going to receive it? Or are we just going to pass it and say, oh, it's not meant for me? I think this is the right time for us to focus on this night. The Prophet, peace be upon him, used to wake his family up during these nights. So why not us? We are humans. We make mistakes, then we regret, but then we make more mistakes, and then we regret again, and again, and again. It is required for us as humans to return back to Allah from all the wrongdoings that we have committed by doing tawbah. And what is better than these nights? We can come close to Allah in many ways. For example, prayers. And what is better than having night prayers? Quran. Whether you read, you memorize, you contemplate, you teach, you even listen. Charity and zakah. Have you paid your zakah this year? And by paying zakah, trust me, you're going to help a lot in this world. If each and every one of us paid zakah, there's not going to be anybody poor in this world, inshallah. Make dua. Make dua about anything in this life and the life hereafter. Ask Allah for it. Ladies and gentlemen, the clock is ticking. Take advantage of your life, because when you die, your deeds will come to an end. Your hopes will be shattered, and you will regret every lost opportunity. If I ask each one of you to show me the money from your pocket and lift it up like this, you will do that. But if I ask you to throw that money away, you will hesitate. Why? Because money is precious, it's important. But let me remind you of this. If you lose money, you can still get it back. But if you lose time, you can never get it back. There is a saying, time is free, but it's priceless. You can't own it, but you can use it. You can't keep it, but you can spend it. If you lose it, then you will never get it back. Do we have an assurance that we're going to live to see Ramadan next year? Imagine, this is your last Ramadan. How would you like to end it? I'll leave you with that thought. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.